Optimization, it is the Santa Claus of gaming. We want it to be real, but we know it's not, and it's just kind of thrown together the best it can. Or is it? Gaming has always had its highs and lows, but one of the big lows in recent years has definitely been optimization. Games struggle to run at a consistent frame rate, and if they do, the game's usually quite empty. Of course, these are just bound to happen. It's on a scale of the less things you have, the better performance will be. But optimization feels a lot lazier in recent years. We say technology will always develop further and further, yet optimization seems to have hit a standstill for quite a while now, instead opting for placebos, in a sense. And of course, when I say placebos, I am talking about AI technologies. Nvidia's DLSS and its frame generation technology has emerged quite massively over recent years, even going as far to be a recommended system requirement on some games. Of course, when I say that, I'm talking about Silent Hill 2, which has it stated in the Steam description, DLSS recommended. The way DLSS works is you have your native resolution, the one you select on the menu, and then you play as that resolution. But with DLSS, it picks a 7, let's say it downscales it, to upscale it. So instead of playing on 1440, you might end up playing on 720 or 1080 instead. And it will use AI to upscale using AI to fill in the missing pixels based on the pixels left over. This is better on higher end cards than others. Of course, there is such problems as input latency, but if you play on controller on console or you use wireless items, you're used to that. Sometimes it just gets a bit worse. It's kind of encouraging a lazier approach to optimization in modern day. It feels like companies are now looking at this technology and thinking, hey, well, if this does it for us, we don't have to do that much work. We can just start pumping shit out. We don't need to worry about optimization. And it's kind of awful because not only does that technology encourage them to do less work and put less effort in, it also means that people who can't afford the higher end tech can play these new games. They're getting left behind in the outdated world. We are not making it any easier for them. And in a time where everything seems to be getting more and more expensive every week, not everyone has access to that money. And so it locks them out of the experience. And some people might think, oh, that's not a big deal. It can be sometimes. I want to play new games. I want to experience these new things on the digital world, which is so easy to access, which I enjoy, which helps me calm down or relax after a stressful day. But companies don't care. They only care about being able to do the bare minimum to make a profit. And I think that's a big problem in modern day. Of course, the releases of engines such as Unreal Engine 5 has also encouraged this with their technologies, and it's ruining gaming. It's making it more expensive, it's making it less trustworthy, it's making it less enjoyable. And I hate seeing that as a person whose main hobby is gaming. I hate seeing this hobby pulled into the gutter and it's out of my control. I want to be able to enjoy gaming like I used to, like games used to be. Doom Eternal, I've been playing that on the max settings, and it runs above 60, uncapped. That's incredible. I've got full ray tracing and reflections. I have reflections on my gun as I'm shooting. My system's barely medium end now. That's incredible to me. That game is incredible in terms of its optimization. I enjoy that so much. From the fact that I can run it looking at its best while still being able to enjoy it. Yes, looks aren't everything, but who doesn't want things to look nice? Technology is constantly evolving. Gaming is constantly evolving. And yet we are forgetting the one thing we are supposed to be doing. Giving people gaming. We are just looking at paycheck, and then we wonder why things fail. It's because of this. And it's awful, and yeah. So I just thought I just wanted to ramble about the state of gaming and optimization, Unreal Engine, and all this Nvidia and even AMD technology is making developers think they can do it quite a lot lazier. Yes, I know I'm not a full-fledged AAA developer. I only have what I can learn from reading, watching online from people who develop games talk about it, and what I learn in my course. I feel like I've got a pretty good idea. Let me know if I am awfully wrong, but that's just my feelings and opinions on how gaming is at the minute. All you need to do is look at most modern day game file sizes and you'll see that it feels like very little's put in. Run the games yourselves, you'll see it's awful. Ark Survival Ascended is the big game that really set red flags off for me. I had a few amber flags from like games such as Jedi Survivor, which released awfully. I still don't think runs at the desired frame rate that it should, which is disappointing because I really enjoyed the game, but performance really threw off a few marks for me. And then obviously anyone who plays Call of Duty can look at file sizes and think, holy fucking shit, this is ridiculous. So yeah, that's about it. That's my little rant and tangent. See you around.